Okay, today we're going to talk about Frederick Douglass and slavery. Alex, do you know who Frederick Douglass is? He's a famous speaker and author who made it through slavery. He has a quote. It says, "I didn't know I was a slave until I found out I couldn't do the things I wanted." This quote breaks my heart. I mean, slaves were forced to do everything. When to sleep, when to work or eat, if they got the privilege to wear clothes or not, if they got paid or not, nothing was up to them. If they did something their master didn't approve of, then they would be beaten, sold, or even killed.
I know slavery was wrong for people to even start. As I have said before, everyone was born equal, so people have no right to judge others for their color, race, and religion.
Slavery was wrong, and I don't understand why everyone wasn't just equal.
It's because the whites were too lazy to get up and work on the fields themselves.
In the 1800s, slavery was a huge part of life. Blacks were brought to America to work for the whites. It's a very cruel subject, and we are going to talk about it.
I agree that this is something that does need to be talked about.
There are a couple of topics that we're going to go through. Thoughts on slavery, reasons you're against slavery, what would you have done to help stop slavery or to help the slaves, and yeah, we already went through the quote. Topic 1, thoughts on slavery. Alex, how do you feel about slavery?
I personally feel that slavery is horrible. I mean, everyone has their own opinion, and a lot of people would be a lot happier if the judgmental people kept their comments to themselves.
I totally agree. Slavery was wrong in so many ways. I wish it never happened. I mean, humans were tossed around like rags, not cared about, and just abused.
Topic 2, reasons you're against slavery. I'm against slavery because everyone was born human. People shouldn't be labeled because of their race. People shouldn't have to be working on fields for less than $1 a day or even no money at all to live on when the whites who got the slaves could be doing that themselves. How do you feel about it?
They would be working for food as well, I thought. They were barely given a piece of bread, or the owner would just throw some slop into a trough, and the blacks would have to eat as much as they could before another man. If that's all the food that they got to share, they needed to do what they could to survive. They're put to work because the whites are lazy. I mean, they were even looked at like horses. It's ridiculous that the whites could just force blacks to work, not shower, and to eat, or not to eat. Topic 3, what would you have done to stop slavery or to help the slaves? I would probably just like any other white in the North against slavery. I would do my best to help them escape, but I would try to buy them in families and take them to the North. I would try to do whatever was possible to help, but to stop it, I'm pretty sure there wasn't much to be done, but to wait. Just like everyone else in the North at this time didn't have a huge say in the situation. Their opinions would stay in the North.
I agree with what you said. I would also buy them and treat them right. I would probably take them food at night and try not to get caught. I would do my best to show them that people do care about them and things will one day get better for them.
Slavery was so bad, and I'm very happy that era is over with. We are all equal now, even though every now and then people decide to throw a racial discrimination. Maybe one day it'll just end.
Hopefully it will. I feel very strongly about this topic, and I hope that one day everyone can get along and everyone is looked at equally and treated equally as well.